This is your boy Rel. It's been a while since I've been on the scene for NBA Live. Had a little moment, and just been a while. It's been away for a while, but I have a two-part um, radio on what I want to talk about. This right here is gonna be about franchise mode. Um, Franchise mode slash. I hope that they add a my GM or slash a owner mode. We're gonna get down to it. First and foremost, it needs to be revamped. The menu on there is terrible. I hate the menu on there. It's very, I can't stand it. It's terrible. They need to revamp the franchise mode. I would like them to have scouting reports for the future draft classes that's coming up. Between like points that they're making in college, and rebounding, strong points, and this, that, and the other things like that. Make really feel like, all right, this is a real life NBA experience I'm feeling right now when it comes to scouting these rookies, and that's really a big part of franchise mode that I really think that they lack in 16. It's very dead, it's terrible. This is kind of off right now, but when I look at the players that's coming into the league, I hate how old these players look. Now these players look like they coming out of college. These guys look like they 35 years old. All their faces and stuff like that looks terrible. They look saggy like their grandfathers. I'm not sure what the hell they was doing, how lazy they got with how lazy they got when they came to like making future draft players or rookies and stuff like that. But each year I just simulate just to see how these guys will look, and these guys look terrible to be honest. They all kind of look alike too, but for that, I would like to see staff grading from your head coach or from your head GM down to your trainer or your scout. They should all have a grade system, saying how good that they did with how good they are between drafting people and stuff like that, and also can they progress and degress. If they got these players that they thought they would be actually pretty decent in the draft, and the guys are bust, the credibility goes down. I think that'd be a great feature in that. Also, if they do a great job and they kind of like decent, they got a diamond in the rough, their stock go up. So I think that would be really, really great. Same thing with trainers, between keeping your players healthy and not healthy. How much training do they really put them through? Things like that will really, really, really help the game out in franchise mode. Also, firing people, you'd be able to fire your staff. If you are the owner, you could definitely fire whoever you want to. If you're the GM, you could fire whoever you want, and you could also be fired by your owner without you had to say resign. But like if you having a terrible season or you ain't following goals or stuff like that they should also, I should say, hopefully have goals and things like that. If they you have a goal set and they didn't meet it for 2 years straight or 3, they could fire you. That'd be great. Progression system with your team. I feel like you should be able, you should see a big growth between team chemistry and team IQ, defensive IQ, offensive IQ, stuff like this. All that plays a part of your team chemistry, which I think it should be a progression system to show you when you keep a team tight, like how the San Antonio Spurs are. People feed off each other because they know how each other play. But when you have newer people and people that haven't been with that team for a amount of years, your chemistry is off. So then the more y'all play, the better y'all play together, progressive systems start showing. So that's that. I would like the ability to move teams. I know that's what they have in 2K, and people are like, well, you just trying to bite off for 2K. I don't see a problem with that at all. People do it. You see with the Charlotte Hornets when they went to I forgot. Wow, that fast. Oh man. I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. And I watch basketball right now. I'm just not there right now. But you've seen teams get moved. New Orleans. Yeah, when they end up going to New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken. And you've seen how the way that went down. So there's Charlotte Bobcats. That too, changing names also. It's just things like that could really be changed. From that standpoint, between moving teams, you can move them to different place already has teams already, and just put them in a different city. I think that'd be cool. And 2K, I had the Knicks. I moved the Knicks all the way to the Bronx, to Manhattan, and I love it. You can change the team, the uniform, and everything else. The arena, it's a lovely experience. I must admit. Um, Checking profit, your ticket, your parking, all that type of stuff. You know how much revenue that you make in that year. TV deals, anything, radio deals, endorsements or stuff like that. That'd really be nice to see that and see that in the game. One more thing I do want to talk about before I end this video, I want to talk about contracts. I think they should have a contract feature which deals with reconstructing contracts. If you want to get a player that's a free agent and you have a player that has a real big contract, you will be able to ask him, hey, we want to get this person to help our franchise out. We signed for a 2-year deal, but we don't have enough money. Are you willing to reconstruct your contract so we could get this player? The player has the ability to say yes or no, nothing forced, but you could give little pitches and stuff like that to try to persuade them to do it, and that's that. I would love to see that. Hopefully, they will think about putting that in the game. It probably won't be, but it's a good idea for future references for the game after this year, and as long as they keep coming out with games after this. I heard this is a contract year for them, so they really have to put the best work in this game, and I'm happy that they are delaying it until next year, which is January or February, most likely January. This is going to really help. This should really help them out. They have to really, really put some real good work, some real good people who's going to give them real feedback. So we're going to see though. But this is all I'm going to have for my part 1 for franchise mode / GM / owner mode. I'm going to have another video coming out soon. And that's it, y'all. So it's good seeing y'all. It's your boy Rel. Have a great one. Bless.